Hello everyone, I'm Shweta Ahuja, Assistant Professor with Management Education and Research Institute. Welcome to this video where we are going to explore a very exciting and relevant topic, the digitalization of the payment system. In today's fast-paced, technologically advanced world, the way we pay for goods and services has undergone a massive transformation. From carrying cash in our wallets to making payments with just a tap on our phones, we have come a long way. In this video, I will take you through the journey of how payment systems have evolved, what digitalization means for payments, its benefits, challenges, and how it is shaping our future. So let's get started. First, let's understand what a payment system is. A payment system is a set of processes and technologies that transfer money between two parties, whether it's individuals, businesses, or banks. Traditionally, this involved cash, checks, and bank transfers. But with digitalization, this system has become faster, more efficient, and accessible to everyone, right from urban cities to remote villages. Now, introduction to digitalization of payment system. The digitalization of payment system refers to the transformation of traditional cash-based and paper-based payment methods into electronic and online formats. With advancement in technology and growing internet penetration, digital payment methods have become essential for improving the efficiency, speed, and security of financial transactions. Digital payment systems allow individuals and businesses to transfer money electronically without the need for physical cash or checks. Let's take a quick journey through the evolution of payments. In ancient times, we had the barter system. Then came metallic coins and paper currency. With the rise of banks, checks and demand draft become common. The late 20th century saw the rise of debit and credit cards. And today, thanks to smartphones and the internet, we have instant digital payments of our fingertips. India especially has been a leader in this digital revolution, with UPI becoming one of the most successful payment platforms globally. Now coming to the benefits of digital payment system. First one is convenience and accessibility. Digital payment system allow users to make transactions anytime and anywhere, eliminating the need to carry cash or visit a physical bank. Mobile wallets, UPI, and internet banking provide seamless access to funds, making payment easier for both urban and rural users. Next is speed and efficiency. Transactions through digital platforms are almost instantaneous. Whether paying bills, transferring funds, or purchasing goods online, the process is faster compared to traditional methods like cash or check payments. After that, enhanced security. Most digital payment systems use advanced encryption, two-factor authentication, biometric verification, and OTPs, that is one-time passwords, to ensure secure transactions. This reduces the risk of theft associated with carrying cash. Next is cost-effective. Digital payments help in reducing the cost related to cash handling, such as printing, transporting, and safeguarding currency. For businesses, it cuts down an administrative cost related to cash management. And the next is financial inclusion. Digital payments promote financial inclusion by reaching underbanked or unbanked populations with minimal infrastructure. People in remote areas can participate in the financial ecosystem through mobile banking and fintech solutions. Next is transparent transactions and record keeping. Digital payment create an automatic trail of transactions which promotes transparency. Users can easily track their expenses, while businesses and governments can monitor transactions to curb tax evasion and corruption. And the next is boost to digital economy. Widespread adoption of digital payment supports the growth of the digital economy. It fosters innovation in financial services support startups in fintech, and contribute to economic development. After that, contactless transactions, especially highlighted during the COVID-19 pandemic, digital payment minimize physical contact, reducing the risk of virus transmission associated with handling cash or cards. However, after discussing all the benefits, there is a flip side to this digitalization of payment system as well. Despite its benefit, digitalization of payment system comes with some challenges. Firstly, cybersecurity threats. Despite robust security measures, digital payment systems are still vulnerable to hacking, phishing, and data breaches. Cyber criminals constantly develop new ways to exploit weaknesses in digital infrastructures. Secondly, digital literacy and awareness. A significant portion of the population, especially in rural or older demographics, lack the digital literacy required to use these systems effectively. Misuse or misunderstanding of the digital platforms can lead to fraud. Next is internet connectivity issues. Reliable internet connectivity is crucial for smooth digital transactions. In many developing regions, poor network infrastructures hamper the adoption of digital payment systems. Next is technological failure. Server outages, software bugs, and technical glitches can disrupt transactions, causing inconvenience or financial losses to users and businesses. After that, fraudulent activities and scams. Digital payments have seen a rise in fraudulent activities, including fake calls, links, and apps designed to steal users' data or trick them into unauthorized transactions. Next one is regulatory and compliance challenges. Digital payment system must comply with complex regulatory frameworks. Inconsistent regulation across countries or frequent policy changes can create confusion for businesses and consumers alike. Next is trust and privacy concern. Users often worry about how their personal and financial data is stored and used. Data privacy concerns and fear of surveillance can deter people from adopting digital payment solutions. Next is dependence on device and power supply. Digital payment require electronic devices and stable power sources. Power outages or device failures can disrupt the ability to complete transactions, especially in areas with unstable electricity. Now we understand the benefits and challenges. Let's explore the major methods through which digital payments happen today. Each of these systems plays a crucial role in making our transactions smooth and efficient. First of all, let's understand IMPS, which stands for Immediate Payment Service. As the name suggests, IMPS enables instant money transfers across banks in India any time of the day, any day of the year, including weekends and holidays. It's very useful for urgent payments like when you need to send money to a friend or family member immediately. You can use IMPS through mobile banking apps, ATMs, internet banking, or even SMS in some cases. The transfer limit varies by bank, but generally you can send up to rupees 5 lakh per transaction and the money gets credited instantly. For example, imagine you are out for shopping and you realize you don't have enough cash. You call a friend, they transfer money through IMPS and within seconds the money reaches your account. It has become one of the most popular digital payment methods, especially for those needing quick and reliable money transfer. Now, talking about benefits of IMPS. First one is instant transfer of funds. IMPS processes transactions in real time, whether you are sending money to a friend, paying bills or making a merchant payment, the transfer happens within seconds. This is especially useful in emergencies when immediate financial help is needed. Available 24/7, 365 days. One of the biggest advantages of IMPS is its availability round the clock, including weekends and public holidays. Unlike traditional methods, which depend on banking hours, IMPS work even outside business hours. Next is multiple access point. IMPS can be used through mobile banking apps, internet banking, ATMs, SMS banking, bank branches. This flexibility allows users to make payments from anywhere using different devices or channels. Next one is supports various transactions. IMPS is not limited to just transferring money between bank accounts. It can also be used for paying utility bills, recharging mobile phones, merchant payments. This makes it a multi-purpose transactions tool. Next one is safe and secure. Security is a priority in IMPS. It uses multi-factor authentications like OTP, MPIN, that is mobile personal identification number, MMID, that is mobile money identifier. All communications are encrypted, reducing the chances of fraud or data leaks. Next is low cost of transactions. While banks may charge a small fee for IMPS transactions, many banks either keep it minimal or provide the service for free, especially for smaller amounts. Support financial inclusion. IMPS help bring underbanked population into the formal financial system, especially through mobile banking. It plays a role in bridging the rural-urban financial divide. Next one is instant confirmation. Both sender and receiver get immediate confirmation through SMS or app notifications, reducing confusion and building trust in the transaction process. While IMPS offer numerous benefits, there are a few limitations to keep in mind. First one is transaction limit. Bank often set a maximum limit for IMPS transfer, typically between rupees 2 lakh to rupees 5 lakh per day. For high value transaction, users may need to use alternative like RTGS, that is real time gross settlement. Next is internet or mobile connectivity. Dependency. Since IMPS relies on digital platforms, poor internet or mobile network connectivity can disrupt transactions, especially in remote or rural areas. Next one is service charges by some banks. Although many banks offer IMPS for free or at a low cost, some banks may still charge nominal fees per transaction, particularly for higher amounts, which can add up over time. Next one is require digital literacy. Users need basic knowledge of mobile or internet banking to use IMPS effectively. People who are not familiar with digital platforms may find it difficult to operate. Next one is technical failures. Occasionally, server issues, banking system errors, or technical glitches can cause delay or failed transactions, which may inconvenience users. Fraud risk. Despite robust security, there is still a risk of scams like phishing, where fraudsters trick users into revealing confidential information. Users need to stay alert to avoid falling victim to such fraud. Bank dependency. IMPS is only available for banks that are part of the IMPS network. Both sender and receiver accounts must be in participating banks for the transaction to work. So while IMPS is fast and secure, it's always good to be aware of these drawbacks to use it more efficiently. Now, let's talk about UPI, the system that has truly revolutionized digital payments in India. UPI stands for Unified Payment Interface. It is a real-time payment system developed by the National Payment Corporation of India, which allows instant money transfer between bank accounts using a mobile phones. How does it work? With UPI, you don't need to remember long bank details. Instead, you can transfer money using simple identifier like a mobile number, virtual payment address, or even by scanning a QR code. It's like having your entire bank in your pocket. Now, talking about key benefits of UPI. First one is instant and 24 cross 7 transfers. UPI work round the clock, including holidays. Money moves instantly, whether you are paying your friend for dinner or setting a utility bill. No need for bank details. Just the UPI ID or a QR code is enough. No need to remember IFSC codes or account number. It's highly secure. UPI uses multi-factor authentication and encrypted transactions, keeping your money safe. Supporting multiple transactions from small personal transfers to business payments, online shopping, bill payments, and even investments. UPI covers it all. Linked with multiple accounts. You can link multiple bank accounts to a single UPI app and manage everything from one place. For example, imagine you are at a street market, you pick up some fresh fruit, scan the vendor QR code, and within second payment is done. Now talking about limitations of UPI. While UPI has made digital payment fast and simple, it does come with a few limitations that we should be aware of. Transaction limits. UPI has daily transaction limit. Usually, you can transfer up to rupees 1 lakh per day per account, although some banks and apps may allow higher limits. For businesses or higher value payments, this can sometimes be restrictive. Internet dependency. UPI require a stable internet connections. If you are in an area with poor connectivity, completing a transactions can be difficult. Next one is technical glitches. Since UPI operates in real time, it can sometimes face delays or failed transaction due to server issues, app bugs, or network problems. Risk of fraud. Like all digital platforms, UPI is vulnerable to phishing attacks, fake payment requests, and scam if users are not cautious. It is important to verify every transaction and never share your UPI PIN. Next one is limited international use. UPI is primarily for domestic transactions within India, while there are plans for international expansions. Cross-border use is still limited at present. Dependency on mobile number. UPI is linked to your registered mobile number. If you lose your phone or changes your number without updating the bank, it may cause transaction issues. Next, let's understand NEFT, which stands for National Electronic Fund Transfer. NEFT is a popular method of transferring money electronically between banks within India. Unlike IMPS, NEFT processes payments in batches. But here's the good news nowadays. NEFT is available 24/7 including weekends and holidays. It's commonly used for personal transfers, paying utility bills, loan, EMI, or even for business transactions. How does it work? You just need the receiver account number, bank name, branch, and IFSC code. Once you enter these details and initiate the transfer, the money is sent securely through RBI payment system. Now talking about key benefits of NEFT. Wide reach. NEFT is supported by almost all banks in India, covering both big cities and rural areas. Second one is cost effective. For most personal transaction, NEFT is either free or comes with minimal charges. Safe and reliable. Since NEFT is regulated by the Reserve Bank of India, it follows strong security protocols to ensure your money is safe. It's suitable for all transaction sizes. There is no minimum limit and you can transfer amount of your choice, making it flexible for both small and large payments. For example, say you need to pay your child's school fees or send rent to your landlord. NEFT is a reliable way to do that directly from your bank account. Now, let's explore RTGS, one of the most trusted systems for high value payments in India. RTGS stands for Real Time Gross Settlement. As the name suggests, in RTGS, money is transferred in real time and on an individual transaction basis without waiting for batch processing. How does it work? Unlike NEFT, which processes payments in batches, RTGS transfer money instantly from one bank to another on a gross settlement basis, meaning each transaction is settled individually and immediately. In India, RTGS is managed and operated by the Reserve Bank of India. The primary goal of RTGS is to enable quick, secure, and irreversible money transfer, especially for large value transactions. For example, if a company need to pay a supplier rupees 5 lakh urgently, it can use RTGS to ensure instant transfer. Talking about working of RTGS, when you initiate an RTGS transaction, your bank sends the payment instruction to the RBI. The RBI processes the request instantly, deduct the amount from your bank and credits it to the receiving bank. The receiving bank then credit the amount to the beneficiary account. The entire process happens in real time, which means within seconds to a few minutes. Next is minimum and maximum limit. Minimum transfer limit rupees 2 lakh and there is no upper limit, but individual banks may have their own ceiling for customer convenience. If talking about its availability, since December 2020, the RBI has made RTGS available 24 cross 7 365 days a year. This means businesses and individuals can transfer large sums at any time, even on weekends and holidays. Now, talking about advantages of RTGS, instant settlement. RTGS processes transaction in real time. This means funds are transferred immediately without any waiting period, which is extremely helpful in urgent situation. For example, a company making an urgent payment to a vendor can ensure that the vendor receives the money instantly. High security. RTGS is operated and regulated by the Reserve Bank of India. It follows strict security protocols and uses advanced encryption to ensure safe transaction. No upper limit for transactions. There is no maximum cap on the amount that can be transferred through RTGS. Irreversible transactions. Once a transaction is completed in RTGS, it cannot be reversed. This feature adds a layer of certainty and finality, especially for businesses that rely on quick, confirmed settlements. Nationwide reach. RTGS is available across almost all banks in India, making it accessible for businesses and individuals across the country. Even if the payer and receiver have accounts in different banks, RTGS ensures seamless transaction. After all the benefits, now talking about limitations of RTGS. Not suitable for small transaction. RTGS has a minimum transfer limit of rupees 2 lakh. This makes it unsuitable for day-to-day low-value personal transactions. For small transfers, other systems like NEFT, IMPS or UPI are better choices. Second one is dependence on accurate information. Since transactions are irreversible, providing correct account number, IFSC codes and amount is critical. Even a small error can result in funds being sent to the wrong account and recovery can be difficult. Limited availability. Although RTGS is now available 24 cross 7, since December 2020, some banks may have internal maintenance windows or operational downtime. Technical issues at the banks and RBI side can occasionally delay transactions. Irreversible transactions. If funds are sent to the wrong account, Reversing the transaction is a complicated process that involves time-consuming bank investigations. Now, talking about another method, that is point of sale. Terminals. When you walk into a store and make a payment by swiping or tapping your card or even scanning a QR code at the counter, you are using a point of sale. POS is that spot where the customer make the payment for goods or services. Traditionally, this was done through card swiping machines, but now modern POS system accept debit cards, credit cards, QR code payments and even digital wallets. They are widely used in supermarkets, restaurants, petrol stations and even small local shops. What's great is that POS system also help shopkeepers by keeping track of sales and inventory. For example, think of your last visit to a cafe. After your meal, you tapped your card or scanned a QR code at the counter. That's a POS transaction in action. Let's talk about mobile banking, one of the most convenient ways to manage money today. Mobile banking means accessing your bank account using your smartphones through the bank official mobile apps. With just a few taps, you can check your account balance, transfer funds, pay utility bills, recharge your phones, or even apply for loans all without visiting a branch. It brings the entire bank to your fingertips. Available 24/7 and thanks to features like fingerprints, login, OTP verification and face recognition, mobile banking today is also very secure. For example, imagine it's a holiday and you need to pay your electricity bill urgently. Instead of waiting for the bank to open, you just open your bank app, complete the payment, you are done in minutes. Next method is USSD, that is unstructured supplementary service data. Now, what if you don't have a smartphone or internet connection? That's where USSD steps in. Just dial star 99 hash from any mobile phones and you can send money, check your balance or even get your mini statement. It is especially helpful in rural areas where smartphones or data connectivity might not be available. For example, imagine you are in a village with no internet but you still need to pay someone. By simply dialing star 99 hash, you can complete your transactions securely. So, to wrap up, the digitalization of the payment system is not just about technology, it's about empowerment. It's about making financial service accessible to every individual, improving convenience and driving economic growth. Thank you for watching this video. Have a nice day.